Hi, my name is Caitlin Ingram, and I work at a small accounting firm in Mexico, Missouri. That's called Mid Missouri Accounting, and I'm just going to tell you what a typical week is like for us there. First of all, my uncle started the business many years ago. He then sold it to my cousin last November, so he's been owning it since then. My uncle still works there as an accountant, my cousin is an accountant, and those are the only two accountants we have right now. And then I do bookkeeping. I have another cousin there that does bookkeeping, and then there's three other ladies that also do bookkeeping for us. So typically Mondays are payroll. Some of our stores are bi-weekly, so some Mondays are busier than others. We get all the timesheets they'll fax them to us in the morning, and sometimes we have to add employees, sometimes we have to delete them, sometimes we have to change their pay, sometimes we have to change their department. We have we do a lot of Pringer stores, and they will transfer employees back and forth. They'll work at different grocery stores and different departments, so we have to make sure all that is correct on the timesheet when we get it, so we can pay the right people. And then at the end of those, we have to make sure we write them on different things. There's a lot of different stuff that we have to do with this transfers. But once we get all the information that we need, we will write it on the timesheet, we'll pay them, and send the checks. And then after that, we have to recap the sales so we can get the sales tax, the sales liabilities. That's basically it for payroll on Mondays. That will take us all day long. We'll have the last hour or so to work on Tuesday's work and get started on that. Tuesdays, we usually do payables. We do the bills for all the stores that we have. So they send us a packet each week of the bills that they get that week. They'll send it Thursday, Friday. We'll get it Mondays, sometimes Tuesdays or Wednesdays, depending which store and how far away it is. And so we have to sort through their bills and put them away. When we sort through them, we have a statement file that we file, and then there's some invoices that we actually have folders for that we separate, but the statements we usually just put in one. So once we have the statement file all put together, we will go through it and we match the different invoices that we put in the folders in the back. We match those with the statements, and then we pay those. And we have some, like the repairs and things like that, we just throw in the statement file because we pay them automatically. But the invoices that we are putting in the back, we wait for a statement, so we don't want to pay them ahead of time. So then after that, we have to put those together. We have to put on a tape on everyone. So like the calculators that make the tapes, we have to match them up with we have to add all the invoices up and make sure it matches the total on the statement, or we have to make sure if there's some on this statement that we've already paid, we have to make sure that those match with what we paid last week. So then we pay the bills and we send those off. After that, we have to do a running bank balance, and we have to fill out a paper that's called a weekly operations report, and that breaks down the sales, the departments of the sales that they made that week, the sales tax. We break down the labor distribution for the different departments. We also break down the income that they made and like what departments and what department we want to put it to. The main ones are expense, product, payroll, loans. We want to make sure all of those equal to what our running bank balance equaled beforehand. And then all of that will be done Thursday by 3 p.m. And then we have the rest of Thursday and Friday to do catch up. We do a lot of data entry, store reports, AWG. We have to break down AWG statements. We just have to make sure all that is done. And then inventory, when it's in inventory, we have to do a lot of sales recap and do a lot of things like that. By Friday, it's usually done. And that's what we do. Thank you.